Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sufajar Nugroho. I'm the first presenter from the third group, the Rules and Habit group. Today I want to talk about Japan. First of all, welcome to Japan. Uh, First thing I want to discuss is about eating habits. Japanese people, before they eat, they usually say itadakimasu, a polite phrase meaning I receive this food. This express thanks to whoever made the food. Uh, so the Japanese people not just thank you to the God, not just say thanks to the God, but also the people who work to prepare the food. And after eating, they say "Gocho sama deshita," which literally means it was quiet feast. Uh, Now, let's see the picture. Next, let's see the picture. Uh, this is the picture. When somebody when the Japanese finish the meal, when the Japanese people start the meal, they say "itadakimasu," and then uh, when they finish the meal, they say "gochu amadeshita." Uh, for the eating habits, they just not about eating, also about drink. Uh, the rules number one when you are in Japan, if you drink, never put your own drink. Uh, it's honorable because it's honorable to pour drink to someone else. So you should let someone get the honor to pour the drink for you. And then when drinks soup, lift the bowl to your mat and your ship. Watch the picture. Less or more like the picture, and then never raise your foot above your mouth. It's their culture, and clean your plate down to the last grain of rice. Consider the pepper Japanese dining attitude. So never waste the food. And then go to meeting. When you meet Japanese people, to show respect, bow your bow to your house. It's not you're bowing like you worshiping someone. You're worshiping your your friends. It's not you're worshiping your friends. It's not you're worshiping your house, but it's so a respect to them. And then don't put your hand in your pockets. It absolutely rude there. And then keep card face up on the table. If you were a worker, usually they give cards to identify themselves. For example, I a Japanese A meet a Japanese B. They usually give cards to make him remember you. And then the rules is keep card face up on the table if you're on the table, and remove your shoe for home visit. It's when you're in Western culture they put their shoe on, but in Japan and Asia, especially Japan, they take off their shoes. Not just, but sometimes a Japanese wears shoes on the room, but it should be wabaki. It means the room shoe. It shoe, but uh, can use that on room. You can found that in school. And then next, transportation. Japanese often use public transportation, even if they have family car. Even if they have family car, they still use public transportation because uh, it's more cheaper. It's more cheaper. Parking area in Japan is so expensive, so Japanese avoid using their personal vehicle or personal transportation. Uh, Japanese people also do a lot of Japanese people, most of Japanese people don't use motorcycle. Like I said before, because of the parking area is expensive and it's hard to get driver license at there, and also expensive. Uh, for the annual events, Japanese have New Year celebration. The New Year celebration is very important for the Japanese resident, especially for Shinto followers. But it's not just about Shinto religions. The other religion can go to the temple to pray at there. They're ringing the bell and wish luck and pray at there to get luck for the next year. And then not just New Year celebration, but also have Christmas. Japanese Christmas is known as time to spread happiness rather than religious celebration. In Japan, Christmas is time for friends and couple to have parties. Make plan to meet up, dinner, and just have fun on Christmas. And fun fact is, Christmas Eve is the most romantic day of the year. It's Japanese version of Valentine's Day. Now let's go about the communication, the Japanese attitude when you call someone uh, honorifics calling, like there is san, kun, chan, sama. So the first one is san. That is the most common honorifics calling. Used between and equals any age of any age, equivalence to Mr., Miss, Mrs., like that. For example, I call my classmate with his name. Maybe his name is Rudy, so I call him Rudy-san. And then there is Kun. It's male honorifics used referring to men in general and by superiors to address just junior status, but don't use it to your boss. For example, if I have junior, I call him. I'm on sixth semester and I have junior on the fourth semester. His name is Hartono. Then I call Hartono, Hartono Kun, like that. And then there's also Chan, used for girls, close friends, children, or lovers. It adds sense of cuteness. Only use this between people who have known each other for a long time. So when I have best friend, for example, his name is Alex. I can call Alex Chan, like that. And then the last one is Sama, formal version of San, uh, but usually used to for guests, customer, or divine gods. Uh, Girls, close friends, and children's and lover. For example, if you are a noble, for formal, usually noble use sama for oto sama. Oto mean father or dad. Sama is for the formal version show. Oto sama is father's dad. It's like that. And then thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.